Welcome to the channel and my World War Z walkthrough for Episode 3, Moscow, and Chapter 3, Battle of Nerves.
Careful, Dr. Petrova. Stay behind us.
The bunker door should be hidden just inside this tunnel.
Let's go. We're vulnerable out here.
So this level always feels quite short, but it's actually just as long as some of the others. Just obviously must have a higher action content or something. Now here you'll always get a horde of zombies come at you as you're trying to open the objective door. Now I always try and do this quietly, but the AI always seemed to set them off, so I decided to start shooting them straight away. Obviously I'm playing this solo hard, as I have done the rest of the World War Z campaign. So we get in here, we activate this area here, or at least get our AI to this area here so they can set that door off. Once she starts doing her work, we're going to get zombies start coming at us, typically from behind here. Can get quite busy here, it takes a little bit of time for the door to open. There we go. And then we've got a crate. Got some health there, I'll take that as a spare. And then we work our way into the complex. Now this complex basically is an experimental complex where there is a nerve gas. Now this nerve gas is what we're trying to get to. Basically we're going to set off the nerve gas and kill every living thing in Moscow, zombies and humans alike, so that the human race can kind of start anew, if you like. That's the objective of this mission. So the end mission is pretty busy stuff, so you'll get to see that in a bit. But first off, we've got to get through these tunnels. I'm just going to have a quick look down here just to make sure there's no breach charges. I did find a breach charge down near that train once, hence why I just went in there. You do get quite a few zombies rush you in these tunnels. There's a lurker. Put some bullets in him, get rid of him. So do make a point of looking around the little nooks and crannies in these tunnels. Oh, someone's down, they've been picked up. You do get a lot of zombies rush you in this area, and you really do have to have eyes in the back of your head sometimes. So I'm just looking for breach charges and stuff, and we're coming up to a defense type area. So this area here, we're going to have to do a bit of tower defense type situation where the AI are going to open a bunker door, and during the course of which we're going to have to defend them and hence set down defenses and stuff. So you will get a lot of zombies kind of climbing up behind me, left and right. They'll literally climb up from the ground beneath us up the fenced areas. You'll see that in a bit. So basically left and right in front here on those caged areas, they'll climb up those caged areas, so you have to shoot them off those caged areas before they swarm into the main area and obviously engulf us and the AI. So it's all about keeping the swarm under control and stopping them kind of, oh, bloody lurker. Stopping them getting on top of you and becoming unmanageable. So I'm just going to grab this electric fence. Everything's kicking off here. There's another defense there. Now it's worth noting, in lower difficulties you can grab more than one defense item, but unfortunately in the higher difficulties it'll only let you grab one at a time. So we've got a screamer in here somewhere. So we've got 2 minutes of defense to do here. Oh no, that's a ball. Not good. Come on AI, get them off me. Oh, this is not good. It's not a good start. Oh, come on AI. AI let me down there. weren't quick enough to get to me. Lost all my health. I think I've still got, yeah, I've still got first aid in reserve, luckily. I'm going to get this electric grid down. Oh no, oh, come on. Those lurkers can be a real pain sometimes. You just don't get any warning, they jump on you. Trying to find if there's anything else here of use.
Feels good to be alive.
Get that grid down. I didn't mean to stay up there and do that. I dropped off prematurely. There's nothing else of use there. I'm going to get up onto this manned gun, see if I can be of use up here whilst I've still got some bullets. Just shoot the hell out of the pile of zombies. Got screamers somewhere. I can't shoot that from where I am, so I'll focus on the zombie horde. Not going to help us, but at the moment we're better off controlling the horde. I'm getting hit from behind here. Hopefully the AI is going to deal with that. Or not. Oh dear. This has not gone well, this mission. We're far from over yet. We've got a long way to go yet. So the door's open. I'm going to rush in here, because once we get in here we can keep moving.
My hands are shaking.
I've got slightly more than half health at this point, but you do want to move through the minute that door opens, because things will just keep coming in there. You don't want to be hanging around in there. I've been in the occasional multiplayer match, and the amount of people online, I've not actually been in a match with any good people. Everyone has just kind of just stood there shooting stuff and gotten people killed because of it. Me and one of my other colleagues, Demon's Reflex, went into the matches, and we were the only ones playing smart. Everyone else that was with us was standing outside lifts instead of getting in them, and just carrying on fighting instead of moving on the level. And just so many people just standing outside of an objective getting themselves killed when all they had to do was walk into a doorway. And I don't know whether they were just doing it deliberately to annoy people, or whether they were just naturally stupid. I don't know. But we were seeing a lot of that online. It was nigh on impossible to get a decent match with people online, or randoms online. It was really, really tough. If you're looking for reliable players to play World War Z, drop me an invite if you want me to jump in with you, give you a hand. I am a reliable player. I will pick you up. I will shoot things. I will aim to do objectives. I do like this game, so I am up for doing harder levels. I did actually jump into a couple of very hards solo, and I almost did them as well. I was very close to getting them finished. I just died just right at the very end sections. I tried the very first mission on very hard, and literally died a few moments before the mission was about to end. And I even tried the first part of the Jerusalem mission on very hard, and that was really, really tough as well. And that one I died, I actually died in the house on that one, actually, on the second wave I think it was. So I didn't get quite as far on that one, but I'll give it a go. I will get there eventually. I'm quite stubborn when it comes to games. So now it's down to capturing these turrets. If you take the route I'm taking here, you get a little bit of damage, but this is the best route to take in order to capture these turrets and take as little damage as possible. They'll then be on your side. There's always a gun here at the bottom of the stairs. It won't always be the same gun, but it'll be a gun nevertheless. So if you're running low on ammo, or you don't like the gun you've got and you want something different, you can always pick a gun up there. So Behind me is where I need to go. I'm just having a quick look around, see if there's any goodies about. So rocket launcher there. I'm going to carry on going down here. Now, down the bottom here, oh no, look, there is a lift. That's our objective, getting to that lift. I didn't intentionally shoot that. I shot the petrol there, which basically set the fire alight, or set the fuel alight, if you like, which is not what I wanted to do. That has basically now stopped us progressing. So be careful of that, because obviously if you want to rush forward and you shoot that, you're going to set yourself alight like I just did. So that was my bad. There is an achievement for doing that, but your best bet at doing that is when there's a swarm going on. This probably would have got me the achievement, to be honest. I think I've already got it anyway, but this would have got me the achievement given the amount of zombies that are here. So we activate this, we can then jump onto the elevator. It's not an elevator as you would imagine it. It's basically an elevator that you jump onto down in order to jump down to the next level. So I'm going to grab the AK now. I'm going to grab this, and hopefully it's a health. I'm going to take that health too. Going to have to do a little bit of defensive before we can get out of here. We've got a bit of a gas bag situation going on again. Okay. We're typically going to get rushed by something big. Yeah, there we go. So we've got a ball coming in, as I expected. Oh, he's not down yet. Keep shooting, guys. Cool. So now we get to the objective quickly. Open this gate, which will let us drop onto the lift. Oh, come on. Thank you, AI. AI took out the lurker there. So we run into this next section. Plenty of zombies around here. Take these guys out in here as well. Then access this control panel. Take out the zombies in here. Oh, does that actually hit things? Got another crate in here with some grenades. That'll do nicely. Going to keep hold of my LMG because that's quite good for crowd control. Sniper's quite good explosive damage, but it's best used at distance, and obviously this is all a bit close quarters in here, so I'd rather not use the sniper in this close proximity. So we're getting a bit close in here again. You do tend to get quite a lot of zombie rushes in these corridors, so I tend to just, you know, if the AI leaves me a gap to shoot through, I just use that gap and stand still. I see a lot of people online, they move left and right and they're running around like they're playing COD or something. Like the zombies are going to shoot them back or something. I don't know what the hell they're doing. All they're doing is just ensuring that their teammates are going to shoot them in the back of the head. You know, zombies don't shoot back, just stand still and shoot. Pick a spot and shoot from it. You know, move backwards if you need to back off a little bit and get more room from them. Oh, there's a lurker there, that was lucky. But yeah, I've seen a hell of a lot of that behaviour online where, you know, you're playing horde mode and people in front of you are just darting left and right all over the place and then complaining because you're hitting them. And it's like, well, guess what? You know, you didn't run in front of my gunfire, you're not going to get shot. You know, or at least have the courtesy to duck and do it. You know, if I move in front of people, and I'll be honest, I rarely do, but if I do, I'm in a duck position. That way I'm not going to be blocking their shots. And the other issue is obviously people block your shots and you're in a massive swarm. Next minute, you know, everyone's just going to get swarmed with zombies because the zombies aren't getting dropped by bullets because you're blocking them. So it doesn't help anyone. That sounds like we got zombies from behind. Oh no. Took him down quick. I think we've got a lot going on behind. Oh no. Thank you. A lot going on behind back there. So I've got a lot of damage here, need to heal myself up. I'm not going to pick that grenade launcher up. Basically you get a hand grenade launcher, and the problem is it takes so long to reload, and obviously if your main gun runs out of ammo, it leaves you very open. So it's not a great secondary weapon to have, to be honest.
Goddamn glass is shattering.
More coming. Get to the next room and trigger the console.
Okay, so now we've activated the nerve agent. It's going to kill all the zombies in front of us here. And then the next part of the mission is us actually activating the nerve agent so that we're going to kill everything in Moscow. In the meantime, they're sending out messages so that anyone in Moscow can get out before this nerve agent is activated. You can see all those cylinders in front of us. So this requires us to listen very carefully to what the AI is telling us in the background, and they'll basically be telling us to move from a console to another console and activate it. Now when you activate those consoles, you'll have a few seconds, maybe 30 seconds or so to defend, and then you'll be told to activate another console. So we start with the middle console first, and then basically we're going to get an instruction.
Reactants must be combined in the correct order to produce the agent. I will tell you which valves to open and when. You must follow my instructions exactly.
So as you heard there, basically we're mixing the nerve agent, so we've got to follow her instructions exactly. So we're off to K1. Zombies are all dropping off the edge there. K1 is over. Oh no, that is not good for me. Chuck a grenade down. K1 is in this corner. So press and hold X on that. It's not good for me. And all the while you're fighting off the hordes, and these hordes keep coming. You don't get any break from this. They're going to keep coming, and you will get proper swarms. There's going to be hordes climbing up the walls below us as well. So console H is over this side, so I'm going to go and activate this one. So after this, once I refill my grenades, we've got 3 consoles to go. So you see the zombies below here climbing up, which are nearly up on us. Chuck a grenade in, need to shoot those zombies out below, stop those guys climbing up on us. Otherwise that's going to cause us hell. It's a real balancing act here, making sure you kill these things quickly, otherwise you're going to get into big trouble. So Val E is right behind me. Nice. This leaves 2 more consoles. Now once you hit the next 2 consoles, you've got to go straight back to the middle console. Take out any screamers you hear immediately, so that it makes your life that little bit easier. Look at the zombies just dropping out the sky over there. Absolutely crazy. I have a feeling the next one is going to be over here. There you go, Val B. Excellent. I'm right next to it. So we're going to set B off, and we've got 1 more to go after this. Going to stand by C or K, I reckon it's going to be. I could be wrong. Okay, A. So sending me right the way across this time. Usually, well, from my previous playthroughs, I've normally had to do 1 group of consoles twice. So for instance, K1 and K2, or C1 and C2. But in this case, it gave me a different one. So now straight back to the central console. And once you get back to the central console, or once it tells you you can, There we go. Right now, you can end the mission, and that is it.
You've done it. The agent has been produced.
Oh shit!
That's a bursting charge.
To expel the nerve agent into Moscow.
Thanks to you, in 6 months it'll be safe to take our city back.
Well, thanks for watching World War Z Chapter 3 Moscow Battle of Nerves with me. I'll be back with more walkthroughs from World War Z in the not too distant future in order to complete the entire game. Please, if you enjoyed the video, maybe drop me a like, maybe subscribe to the channel. Thanks again for watching, take care, keep well, and most importantly, come back soon.